Mode 14 gets its own video because it's probably the most complex and intricate out of all the operating modes of the HG-30. Mode 14 uses classic frequency modulation synthesis methods. Because we have a large set of controls, we can control both the basic note spectrum and the modulating signal spectrum. The base note spectrum is set using the sliders 1 to 10, and the modulating signal spectrum is set with sliders 21 to 28. Additionally, sliders 11 to 20 control the modulating signal strength independently for each of the base signal harmonics. That means we can have both pure, non-modulated harmonics and heavily frequency modulated harmonics all simultaneously. You can modulate the signal frequency by connecting an envelope generator to modulation 1, and you can determine the modulation direction using slider 30. When the slider 30 is down, the direction is from high to low frequency, and the other way around when the slider is up. Additionally, the Adjust 1 knob controls the starting frequency for the modulation when going upward or ending frequency when going downward. The highest fundamental modulation frequency is limited to the fundamental of the note base frequency. This means phase modulation when it's at maximum setting. A global modulation control voltage can be connected to modulation 2 here. Right now it's connected to this external envelope generator. Because the modulation is specific to each harmonic, the effect is not as simple as you'd get from adding an oscillator signal to the note determining voltage. The frequency modulation makes a characteristic signal spread around each harmonic. As we can see in the spectrum analyzer there. Because the result is non-harmonic, we can create many percussive voices by careful adjustment of the harmonic amplitudes, their modulation strengths, and the modulating signal spectra. And all the slider settings can of course be modulated using the internal virtual switchboard. As a simple example, we've taken a spectrum with only 3 harmonics, the first, the third, and the eighth. The modulating signal is set for just 1 harmonic, so it's purely a sine wave. Now we've adjusted the modulation depth sliders 11, 13, and 18 thusly. Their linked envelopes have different rise times, so we can hear the typical FM effect at the frequencies of the corresponding harmonics and the effect of the modulation direction. When the modulating frequency is low, but contains several harmonics, the result is a kind of sequencer loop control on the spectrum. Let's set some more of these up. Wacky sound. At excessive modulation strength and frequency, there is also a possibility to control the aliasing, or mirroring of the high frequency results with slider 29. As a summary, Mode 14 has a virtually infinite number of signal processing means for creating unique voices, and due to its complexity, good knowledge on signal processing theory goes a long way. A good real-time spectrum display, as we have here, is also a really great tool for tracking the effect of the different controls on the audible result. And don't forget to check out our website, audiospektri.com. You can find a link in the description of this video. You can find all the rest of the information there on the HG-30 and its little brother, the HG-16, both ready to ship today. You can find the rest of the mode demo videos here on our YouTube channel, and you can find sound samples on each mode on our SoundCloud page. Thank you.